Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. Scorpion Child,
I'm Ghost.
BC.
Matt Gibbons.
Or just Ghost? Or...
Just Ghost. I'll risk the lawsuit.
So in the news...
He's Jeff Rappaport, Matt Gibbons.
No, I'm not. I'm Scorpion Child.
You totally are.
I'm totally Scorpion Child.
He doesn't like retro rock at all.
Love it.
He doesn't. He's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
He sucks cocks. Alright.
So guess what? Layne Staley's mom...
Oh, yeah.
...is filed a lawsuit against the surviving members of Alice in Chains...
That's cray.
...asking for a court order establishing her right to 16% of the group's revenue. Half of the money due Staley, as well as any of her son's assets currently controlled by the band. According to the lawsuit, an attorney for Alice in Chains members, Jerry Cantrell and Sean Kinney, told Staley's mother, Nancy McCallum, last September that the revenue-sharing agreement that had seen her paid in a decade after the singer's death would be terminated. Band attorney Peter Aterno also alleged in a December 2012 letter that McCallum has tried to trademark the Alice in Chains name.
That's bullshit right
A
there.
move he described as disturbing. Staley's former bandmates said the singer's heirs will be able to collect royalties on songs he wrote or co-wrote, while arguing McCallum no longer has a role in the band's business decisions. So are they saying they're not going to give her 16% anymore of what they've been doing recently? Because anything they've done recently...
Has not been with Layne Staley.
Right. But I anything that he wrote, which he was a huge member of the band, so anything that he did, it should go to the family. That gets creepy and weird, though.
But here's my thing. How many songs did she write? You know what I mean? Like, I understand, alright, now that he's gone, she's entitled to blah, but how much, does she really need? She's set for life, probably, based on what she's already gotten from...
Not only that,
like,
yeah, but not only that, but like, let's be honest, okay? He's gone.
Yeah.
And he wrote these songs as part of his band.
Yes.
For the band.
Nothing
He didn't
to do with
write
his
it.
mom.
He didn't write it for his mom.
Right.
He wrote it for Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
So the money, why, should his mom? It's not like they didn't kick him out of the band.
Yeah.
He went and died.
Yeah. Fucking took heroin. Like,
yeah. I mean, so like he probably would still be in Alice in Chains had they.
He probably would have had more albums and sold more and gone more. There'd be more money.
Had he not been a drug addict, so it's just it gets strange. Like the air things. It's kind of amazing. Like some of these people, like the money that's made after people die, and the people are not even reaping the benefits. We were talking about a story about a year ago about. I just saw it because somebody was commenting on it the other day, so it's still getting like a lot of views about the Jimi Hendrix thing. But Jimi Hendrix family has all these things to say. But Jimi Hendrix has been dead like 50 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Right.
A long time. Come on.
Come
on, seriously, a long time.
Yeah, like imagine like you made your whole life off your dead son.
Yeah, like what? Really? That's what you want to do?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, take your money and just go. Like, and especially she shouldn't have anything to say about the current. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
The last part of that, like, what is...
That's weird. She really thinks she should get 16% of what they're doing now.
She was going to copyright the name and what?
That's really creepy.
Nothing.
Like, what? No. Why are you Alice in Chains?
Yeah.
These guys put in the legwork.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, they were a band.
Yeah.
How many members of Alice in Chains are there?
4.
4, okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, where's 16% come from? That's weird, though.
That is weird. I guess it's half of 32, which I think is it says something about half.
Right, yeah, but
so I guess he was
4.
making 32.
Well, probably because he wrote
he had a bigger hand in this in the songwriting. So.
But speaking of Alice in Chains, the new stuff I heard is really good.
It is, but like to me, it's just not Alice in Chains without him. So he
had a very unique voice.
Like I saw them play at the Black Diamond Sky tour, and it was all right. It wasn't bad. I mean, the guy does a good job. The newer guy.
The music's good though. The music's heavy.
But it wasn't. It wasn't. To me, it's not. It's just not the same without Cantrell for me anyway. But
do I tell my Alice in Chains story again about how I saw Layne Staley?
I think you should.
Again.
Let me just finish my thought.
Okay.
It's not the same without him, but more power to the guys, and Layne Staley's mom shouldn't get $1 off of what they're doing now, since she's not a part of it.
It's stupid.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, tell your story.
You've heard it before, but maybe people haven't. But it was just exciting for me. I went to see Clash of the Titans. No matter what Gary said, this was Clash of the Titans.
The real Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. It was Slayer,
Soulfly and
yeah,
Sepultura, whoever.
Slayer, Anthrax,
Megadeth.
and Megadeth. And the opening band was Alice in Chains, which is kind of funny because this is like the beginning grunge and like what they say killed metal and all that. But anyways, which was a very odd thing. Originally it was supposed to be Death Angel. I don't know if you knew this.
No, I didn't know this.
Death Angel was the original choice, and then Andy Gallione was in a really bad car accident, and they weren't able to make that tour. So Alice in Chains was the person they picked to go on that tour.
They changed their name for a while from Death Angel. They changed it to
the organization.
Yeah.
But
one of their songs.
It wasn't actually
Because for a while they were going by just DA.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of shit. When I remember the video.
Detective Agency.
The video for Room with a View came out and it just said DA.
Well, it's with Death Angel. They were like
they were trying to get some more radio play. It was understandable. I remember the video came on with my dad, and my dad enjoyed the song kind of. And he's like, "Who is it? What does DA stand for?" I was like, "It's Death Angel, Dad."
He's like, "I don't like it."
No, he was alright with it. He knew. By then he knew I was into all kinds of crazy music, and he liked the songs. It's obviously they're talented musicians from it, so he was like, "Yeah, this is cool." Whatever.
But anyways, when they came out, they were basically their opening band. They were basically almost unknown. They just released Man in a Box. I remember that Man in a Box saw Man in a Box on Headbangers Ball. And I was like, I'm the man in the box.
Sure.
But anyways, I was at this Spectrum, and I see this dude skateboarding right out in front of the Spectrum, just skateboarding around. It was Layne Staley.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And like he kept skateboarding by, and nobody even cared because it was like people were all there, like they barely started, and like everybody was there to see Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax, and they were just like, no, I don't give a shit. But at that point, you could have easily, like had I been doing Metal Rules, I could have easily done an interview with him because he was just fucking just hanging out, like skateboarding around, like bored out of his mind, right in front of everybody. No one was saying anything to him. He's just skateboarding around. I'm like, that's totally new from Alice in Chains.
Was he shooting heroin as he was doing this?
He was shooting heroin while I was doing it, and he said,
write letters to his mom, like, "I'm gonna make sure you have money forever."
Yeah. And he said, "Mom, you get even when I pass away from heroin, you should get 16% of my money."
Yeah, for doing nothing.
Yes.
At all. So.
And you should try and. I heard rain. And you should trademark the name.
Yeah, that's really retarded. Like, what? Like,
what was she gonna do? Then she's gonna sue them for using the name.
She was probably gonna just, release greatest hits compilation.
I don't like her.
Life and I'm not getting a good impression from her. I don't.
Sorry.
We don't know the story in depth. We've never met the people involved, but the way this story is presented, the way I've read it online, makes her not sound very appealing.
I'm gonna go with Alice in Chains on this
I'm
one.
gonna side with Cantrell because I mean, they waited a long time after he died to try something new. Like you really can't accuse them of trying to cash in. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't like it.
They waited a while and they put out the one album and it was well received. Like you said, the music is pretty good.
Two albums, I think.
Yeah, now I was getting to that. Now they made the second album because the first one was well received. So, the new one's called The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here or something like that.
I like that. Remember Devil Dinosaur from Marvel Comics?
Yes.
You remember he ran for president?
I don't remember that.
You should read that issue. It was pretty happy.
I remember Prez. You introduced me to the wonders of Prez.
You actually went back and bought Prez?
Yeah, you introduced me because I remember the Vertigo did the one shot, and you're like, "Hey, you should check this out."
Oh, you never looked at the original Prez?
And you sold me a back issue.
Oh,
like,
did
you
you
were
love
check
it?
it out. Yeah, it was fun. It was
He was World's Teens president.
Yeah.
World's first teen president.
I keep wanting to say Verizon. The Vertigo special was a bit different tone than the original, but it was interesting.
The original was 70s. It was 20 cents cover.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I paid like $2 or $3 for it, I think. But
I'm a good salesman, aren't I?
yes. You got Ed Paul to buy Metal Rules magazine. That says something.
He loves it, though.
He did. I haven't talked to him in a number of years.
I autographed it.
That's very...
And I guess that's what we have on, what are we talking about, bagels? Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
So buy Metal Rules magazine.
Buy Metal Rules magazines on eBay before I close my store.
Devil Dinosaur.
Bye-bye.